Good morning. How you doing? Uncle Lou here. Yep, it's me, Uncle Lou. Live on YouTube for you. Yep. Coffee Talk with Uncle Lou. That's right. This is YouTube's #1 morning coffee drinking show. Most of you know what this is by now. This is a show where I drink coffee and talk to you. Politics today. Good morning. I have to. Now, I've been trying to avoid these types of videos because a lot of you people are very sensitive and your feelings are very important to you. But I'm going to talk about it today. Two different things I want to talk about. Number one, the Supreme Court situation. Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia passed away a couple of days ago. Which means we have a vacancy on the Supreme Court. Now, a Supreme Court nomination is one of the single most important things a president can do because these appointments are lifelong appointments. So this is a way for a president to secure his legacy or his philosophy, years and years and years after he's gone from office. Now, this is nothing new, having to nominate a Supreme Court justice. It happens every several years or so, okay? One of these justices dies, or they turn 102 and retire, or whatever it is, and whoever's president gets to nominate a replacement. That's the way it goes. In fact, that's the way the Constitution set it up. This is the Constitution we're talking about here, okay? This is the way it works. This is the way it's worked for over 200 years, okay? Coming up on 250 years. So, well, what's the big deal that some of these Repubtards are crying that they don't want Obama to nominate a Supreme Court justice? Well, no shit. We know you don't. Of course you don't want Obama to nominate a Supreme Court justice, because why? He's going to nominate a liberal. Of course he is. Well, if a conservative was president, who would the conservative nominate? A conservative. That's the way it works. Now, there's 9 justices on the Supreme Court, okay? That way there can't be any ties when they see cases. And that's why you see all these cases come out 5-4, because for the last 50 years, conservatives have held 5 spots on the Supreme Court. Liberals have held 4. So all of these close decisions that come down 5-4, it's always 5 conservatives, 4 liberals. That's the way it works, okay? So Antonin Scalia was a conservative judge. Okay, so that makes it 4-4. So when Obama nominates somebody, that's going to swing the power of the Supreme Court onto the liberal side of the agenda. Now, you don't have to like that. In fact, half the country is not going to like that. But that's just the way it is. But that is the way it is. To say that because Obama is in the last year of his presidency, he shouldn't be allowed to even nominate a Supreme Court justice is ridiculous. It makes no sense at all. The Constitution does not say that it's the president's right, duty, and obligation to appoint replacements to the Supreme Court if it's during the first 3 years of his presidency or of his term. It's not what it says. Whoever the sitting president is, it's that person's duty, right, and obligation to nominate a replacement for the Supreme Court. Crying about it makes you look like an idiot. An idiot. Now, just because Obama nominates someone doesn't mean they automatically get to start working on the Supreme Court. There's a confirmation process. Okay, this is checks and balances. Again, back to the Constitution. This is the way it's set up. This is the way it works. This is the way the Founding Fathers intended for it to work. But the confirmation process is supposed to be to determine if a person is qualified to hold that position. Not if A confirmation is not supposed to be for you to decide if you agree with that particular judge philosophically. That's not what it's for. If a person is qualified, they should be confirmed. Okay? Of course, conservatives are not going to like the philosophy of a liberal judge. Liberals don't like the philosophy of the conservative judge. That's the way it works. That's one of many reasons why presidential elections are important, as far as which party is in there, okay? Because when these things come up, sitting presidents are going to nominate judges who mirror their own legal philosophy. All right? Examples: abortion, voter rights, immigration. These are things that the court is waiting to hear cases on right now. Gay rights, whatever. So you see why this is such a big deal, okay? Everything's been going 5-4 in favor of the conservatives for 50 years. Now the power is getting ready to switch to the liberal side, and the Republicans are up in arms. Now I don't blame the Republicans for being upset. Of course they're upset. But for them to come out and say that Obama should not even nominate someone because he's in the last year of his presidency, and that no matter who they nominate, not only would they not confirm that person, but most likely they're going to refuse to even hold hearings or a vote on that person, is ridiculous. And a lot of these Republicans that are running for president now, Ted Cruz, these people who carry around copies of the Constitution in their pocket and claim that this is the end-all, be-all, this is the law of the land, if it's not in here, it don't matter, and, this is to be taken literally. Well, if it's to be taken literally, then let Obama nominate his judge and vote on him. It's just ridiculous. If the tables were turned and the Democrats were doing this, the Republicans would be up in arms about it. It doesn't make any sense. Look, there's an old saying, to the victor go the spoils. Well, Obama won. Now, I know half of the people don't like it, but the other half do. They voted for him, okay? And it's his right, duty, and obligation to nominate a Supreme Court justice. Period. Now, if he nominates some buffoon who's not qualified for the job, vote him down. That's fine. It's happened before. And some of these people are running, this never happened before where you get a lame duck nominate somebody in the last year of his presidency. Bull! Reagan nominated and had confirmed a Supreme Court justice in 1987, the last year of his presidency. So shut up. Plus, there's 5, 6, 7 other examples of it happening too. But what a lot of you mouth-breathing Fruit Loop droolers are doing is watching Fox News and then just echoing the same dribble and babble that you hear off of there instead of doing your own homework. Because it's easier for you that way. So that's fine. I've said this before. The point of these political videos is not to change anyone's mind, okay? This is just my thoughts on the matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter whether I'm conservative, liberal, whatever. The Constitution is what it is. President Obama has the right, duty, and obligation to nominate a replacement to the Supreme Court. The Senate has a right, duty, and obligation to vote that person up or down based on his qualifications to hold the job, not his philosophies or political leanings or whatever. But this is going to be a big mess. You can bet on that. I would be absolutely shocked if they actually vote on whoever it is that Obama sends for. And what's going to be funny, and this is what Obama should do just to piss these people off. Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General of the United States, a liberal, right? Appointed to the Attorney General position by President Obama. Now, Attorney General also has to go through hearings and confirmations and be confirmed by the Senate. Same as what's about to happen with the Supreme Court judge. Well, they confirmed Loretta Lynch already once. So why not nominate her? And then watch the Republicans trip all over themselves when they just signed off on this lady not that long ago, and now they're gonna, we found this out, we found that out, now she's not, no, can't have that. No. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. You know what to put in the comment section below. Second thing, Donald Trump. Donald Trump is in Augusta today. Well, not Augusta. He's in North Augusta, which is in South Carolina. I've told you before, I live on the border. I live in Augusta, which is on the border of South Carolina. Donald Trump's in North Augusta today, which is about 20 minutes from here. I wanted to go, but the kids are on winter break from school, so I had to stay home with them today. But, so I'm not able to go. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he going to win the Republican nomination? Forget it. I'm not talking about the presidency right now. Let's just talk about the Republican primary. What do you guys think? You still think he's going to win it? Lou Jr. says yes. I still don't think the powers that be are going to allow Donald Trump to win the Republican primary. So we'll see. You guys know my thoughts on all this stuff is rigged. They already know who the next president's going to be. It's already been decided. And I don't think Donald Trump fits into that plan. But anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, enjoy your coffee and have a good morning too.